Shock Monkey Radio is created by adults for entertainment purposes. The views and opinions expressed here do not reflect the sponsors or FXPG Public Radio. For additional information, refer to the U.S. Bill of Rights. Stand warned. Okay. So here's something that's been bugging me since the 90s. Earthworm Jim. All right, can somebody please explain this to me? All right, assuming super intelligent annelids exist. All right, how the hell could they ever invent or build anything? I understand it's all part of the joke for Earthworm Jim, but just seriously, think about this for a little bit and let it boggle your mind. Okay, I assume in the evolution of Earthworm Jim's species, at some point they started like wrapping their butt end around like a rock and picking up a rock and like slamming it on his brother's head, and because the worm gods didn't look on his sacrifice with favor or something, and then next thing you know, they start evolving more. Next thing you know, they're wrapping their little worm butts around a rock and slamming it into another rock in order to make sharper rocks. All right. And so, yeah, I could definitely see. All right. Hold on a second, though. They could make sharper rocks. But here's the thing, the difference between the annelids and hominids. All right. Hominids, like us, like human beings, they have these fingers, right? These little finger things. All right. And with that, we can spin flax and we could spin cotton to make, strings and ropes and that kind of thing, so that you can affix a sharpened rock to a stick to make a simple tool kind of weapon. Okay. But worms, they don't have any fingers. It would take like two worms working together with their poop ends, right? Because that's, if it's a worm, its poop end is its fingertip. All right. That's where they poop out of too. So keep this all in mind. It's like all of this appendage stuff, if they're looking with their eyes, their weird Earthworm Jim eyes, all right, on one side, and they're working with a tool in front of them, they're looking at their butthole, manipulating stuff. Okay? Just want to put that out there. So I don't think the annelids could have affixed sharpened rocks to sticks to make weapons. Okay? That doesn't mean they couldn't have their own Bronze Age or whatever. All right, they could certainly gain some mastery over fire and make do without being able to spin flax for a while, unless without a large concerted effort. All right. Okay, where did I go? Okay, mastery over fire, and I dare say they could make it. Yeah, they could probably get writing, literature, and mathematics. Do you think that they'd use binary? I think that there's only one poop end to count, right? One finger to count on. Maybe they're binary. I don't know. Anyway, so I think it's things like chemistry where the worms will fall short. You sort of need two hands to like pour chemicals into each other. Use a mortar and pestle, and so forth. Okay. And also further down the road, so like I said, they couldn't spin flax or cotton without a large concerted effort. How could they even weave? Think about weaving. So imagine their textile invention is fallen behind, but they get up to the point where these worms invent computers. All right. They invent computers, and it's like, how many keys do you think are on Earthworm Jim's laptop? Okay. Think about that. How many keys are on there? All right, now you fast forward to Earthworm Jim's era, all right? And so these annelids, they designed this bipedal, two-handed suit, and I assume that Jim is either all curled up and knotted around a series of controls inside the suit, all right? And or he's in like some sort of nerve sock that attaches to his nerves and it translates impulses to commands for the robot suit. I don't know how that suit works, but I do know that apparently the worms designed it. Apparently they came across some sort of bipedal creature at one point and said, "Damn, that's a way better design than a single tube body." And why would they make guns at all? It would seem to me the annelids would much prefer bladed weapons, in my humble opinion. They'd be far more lethal to each other as that. Sorry for spitting earlier. So all in all, I think Earthworm Jim isn't real. Which is a good thing considering the nightmare I had last night playing Civ 3 and then going to bed sober. I don't know why Earthworm Jim got in the mix. So become a patron. Go to patreon.com/shockmonkeyradio. Buy me some beer so I don't have these stupid fucking dreams about ridiculous video game characters.